right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be up at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain.
That's a good job there. We talk about this receiver drive. Receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a first third down. Trying to gain. Something was off in the execution of that. Good news. They've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Now here's Ross. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
52 blasters.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 13 for number 13. And it gives him a 1st down.
Drill, 52. Cut.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Texans are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season.
Okay,
they
ready?
a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try to get it right?
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator who showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And goes for a gain of 31.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Stroud sets up the play action. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Steps away. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. That was textbook defense on 3rd and goal.
It certainly was, and it got me all excited over here watching that play. It takes me back to my childhood. Remember when you dared people to do something? Right now they're daring them to go for it. No, they're double dog daring them to go for it.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And some room to roll now. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Texans 3.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Ready up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
Here we
Sets
go.
up a 3rd and 1.
Strike. Strike.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They find some open field here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. It can just add to what the... Followed up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Texans scoop it. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Striker. 3-3. Ultra. Hut.
Following the fumble recovery. Stroud, he'll buy some time right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 17, Chargers 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
After 1, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And a short gain down to about the 33. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play action. Stroud now. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. And
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
He gave him an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Shut up!
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group was not played well at all here in the first half.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert out to his left. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield and make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He's got room at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Herbert off of play action. Steps away to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still an interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
43 rail. Ready?
3rd and 1. Stroud. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise is how moving the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. See, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
22 needle.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
97.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
He's got a man. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Here's Herbert. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles will be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know what happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Here's now up the middle. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch it. 6.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Hey, cross
Their
field.
lead down to 2
Ready?
scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Steal. Check steal.
It's now second and
Steal.
6.
Black. Ready.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 144 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Give to Pierce now on the option. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Here's Stroud. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
Now.
Touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
3-3.
On second down, it's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
This offensive game has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Smash. Smash. Chop. 17. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Play action. Here's Stroud. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. In this case, he's surrounded, and all he has for him to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Pierce. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And
here we go.
While that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Check pink. Check blue. Switch yellow.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third down and 12. Stroud off the play fake. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 19 yards away. And the Texans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Johnston. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Herbert on third down now. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. Here we go.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ready?
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Latrani. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, 46 yards. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Texans 45, Chargers 27.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And now here's another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Give left side for Pierce. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's got Jordan complete right side. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Ready up. Blue check.
Stroud keeps it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run for it with Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run with Pierce. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, they're